Welcome back to the Living Thread. Today we are exploring an idea that is as old as humanity, yet still misunderstood. The power of narrative. Narrative theory, shaped by thinkers like Walter Fisher and James Pennebaker, reveals something simple but life-changing. Human beings do not live by facts. We live by stories. And the story you tell yourself quietly shapes the person you become. The story beneath every decision. Walter Fisher once said that human beings are story-driven. This doesn't mean we are irrational. It means that even our logic is wrapped inside a narrative. Think of someone who says, "I'm unlucky." That is not a fact. It's a story. But once that story settles in, everything they see begins to confirm it. A missed train becomes unlucky. A success becomes just coincidence. Their entire emotional life now sits inside a single storyline. A story quietly becomes a prison or a path. The words that reveal your inner world. James Pennebaker discovered something remarkable. When you write your story honestly, without performance, your mind starts to heal. Stress reduces. Clarity increases. Even physical health improves. Because writing your truth gives chaos a structure. Your mind becomes a room full of scattered papers. And story is the act of picking them up, arranging them, and finally being able to breathe. The invisible narratives we don't notice. We all carry silent scripts. People misunderstand me. I always have to prove myself. I need to be perfect. These things happen only to me. These are not random thoughts. They are hidden stories shaping how we move, speak, love, and work. Narrative theory teaches us something powerful. If you don't know your story will control you. And once you see the script, you can begin to rewrite it. Becoming the author instead of the actor. Imagine two people losing their job. One tells themselves, "This always happens to me. My luck is bad." The other says, "This is painful, but maybe it is a turning point." Same event. Two stories. Two futures. Life does not give meaning. Life gives events. Your story gives the meaning. And the meaning becomes your direction. How to rewrite your narrative. Let's make this practical and usable. First, identify the story you are currently living. Ask yourself, what is the single sentence that explains how I see myself? It may reveal more than you expect. Second, notice where that story came from. Is it your voice or someone else's expectation? Most of our narratives are inherited, not chosen. Third, edit the story instead of erasing it. A good story evolves. It doesn't pretend the past didn't happen. It gives the past a new place. For example, instead of saying, "I must avoid misunderstandings because people misjudge me," you could say, "I speak with sincerity, and clarity is something I can learn and practice." The intention remains pure, but the story becomes empowering instead of limiting. We become the story we rehearse. Every day, with every thought, you are rehearsing a narrative. Some stories make you small. Some stories make you gentle. Some stories make you brave. The important question is not, is my story true? The deeper question is my story helping me become the person I want to be? You deserve a narrative that helps you expand, not shrink. Here is the closing wisdom. When you change your narrative, you don't just change words. You change the lens through which you see life. And sometimes, one small shift in story can open a lifelong path of clarity, peace, and emotional maturity. The story you tell is the life you live. Here is my call to action. If this video helped you slow down, think deeper, or breathe easier, consider subscribing, not for me, but for your wiser self. Subscribe to the Living Thread to become a better version of yourself by becoming familiar with the eternal ideas that connect generations to stand on the shoulders of giants. Tell us in the comments what you felt about this video and what you'd love to see us explore next. Until next time, stay curious, stay open, and keep rewriting the story that shapes your life.